10 more lethal weapons the U.S. military had. U.S. Army of the strongest armies the world and from most heavily armed, but the review arsenal of weapons available on US Army offers as an unprecedented case in the history. Despite we do not have scientific approach to coupling weapons and the extent of effectiveness and ability destructive, we try plural the most important weapons which we read, and which are admitted Army US using in wars, and it proved to be effective. 10. Carriers aircraft. Nimitz. A fleet of giant U.S. aircraft carriers, warships of the largest fleets in the world today. There are 10 aircraft carriers to the U.S. military, number of passengers up to 5,680 passengers, weighing more than 100,000 tons. 9. Lockheed AC-130. Fighter Lockheed AC-130 is used for the ground attack with 4 engines. The only user of this plane, nicknamed Myth, is the U.S. Air Force, found only 47 aircraft of this type. 8. Barrett M82. Sniper rifle is lethal, shooting speed of 853 meters per second, and a range of up to 1,800 meters. It owned a lot of states between Saudi Arabia, Bahrain and Israel. 7. A-1 Cobra is offensive fighter of the U.S. making, introduced by Offensive Forces Arsenals in 1967, and crewed by skipper and holder gun, fitted with a twin-engine, and with speed of 276 kilometers per hour, supplied by about a ton of fuel. 6. Lao M72 is a portable anti-tank missiles and tanks, weighing 2.5 kilograms, was used by the U.S. military in Vietnam and the war in Bosnia and Afghanistan and Iraq. 5. M777 howitzer. This has been initiated using the cannon, in 2005, was designed at the request of the Ground Forces and Marines. Fleet works on the gun crew of 8 members, exceed 9 meters in length and weighing more than 3 tons. 4. M1 Abrams. This tank weighs 67 tons, and at the speed of between 45 and 56 kilometers per hour, is considered the tank the first combat in the U.S. military, armed with a machine gun 120 mm caliber and 2 machine guns of 4.62 mm caliber. This the tank fought First Gulf War and the war in Afghanistan and Iraq. 3. MQ-9 Reaper. Plane from without pilot from General Automatic Production. Used to repel missiles employed by the U.S. Air Force to target militant positions. A plane weighing 5 tons at the price of the plane about $12 million. 2. Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. This fighter weighs 25 tons. It can fly for more than 195 kilometers away before refueling again. Arms experts believe it's a great deterrent force in the U.S. Air Force since the 80s of the last century, one of the weapons prohibited from exportation. 1. Nuclear bomb. U.S. nuclear bomb outweigh their destructive 1,000 times those dropped on Nagasaki in 1945, with a length of 3.77 meters and weighs about 4,839 kilograms.